Hello, my name is Tiffany Rock. This is Rebel. I am in 11th grade, and this is my music reflection project. Or are you just gonna be chilling? Are you gonna chill? Okay. My favorite bands are All Time Low and One Republic. My favorite genre is pop punk. I chose to take enjoyment in music because I just really love talking about music. I just love music, and I love to talk about music, and I love to hear other people talk about the music they like and why they like it. Hi, what are you doing? You're so silly. I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like the way that music has affected my life has changed because of this class. Like, I already started the class with a huge connection to the music I listen to and, like, you know, finding comfort in listening to music. And, you know, it's still that way, so I feel like it hasn't changed. I feel like there are, like, maybe a couple songs from the listening journals that I have since downloaded to my phone, but I feel like I didn't really discover any new genres that I've liked, per se. Not saying that I didn't like the classical music and like the Gummy Bear song, but it's just not something I would listen to on a daily basis. I wish I could write music, to be completely honest with you. It would be so cool to become a songwriter or something, but every fiber of my being
has insecurities.
And it's like, oh no, any song you write will be bad. This song sounds like something that's already been done. What if you just copied a song? Oh, I definitely think music is a huge part of my life. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Music is my entire being. It's my entire personality. I can't with you. You're seriously just sitting through this? What if I don't get a good... No, I think Mr. Gollin has a cat, so I think he'll appreciate you. Look in the camera. Say hello.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Music is like my entire personality, and it's like I feel like I can't do most basic functions that any normal person can do without music. I clean my room while listening to music. I take showers while listening to music. I have to listen to music while I clean the kitchen at night when I wash dishes. Or else I'll just be grumpy the whole time and I'll get it done slower. I think my favorite aspect of music is just like vocals in general, because as someone who loves to sing, I appreciate, you know, like melodies and harmonies and leading vocals and background vocals and all the vocals. And as someone who records covers, that's something you kind of have to notice so you can get those background vocals into your covers so that it sounds good. Oh, you're finally... Okay, you're leaving. Now I can take this seriously. I liked learning about how music affects our lives and the musical elements units because they were very focused on talking about music that we liked and talking about how it fit whatever criteria we were talking about that day. And like I said, I joined this class because I love talking about the music that I like, and I like, you know, hopefully after this class ends, somebody will start listening to All Time Low, somebody will start listening to One Republic, I don't know. And that's why I like those units, because we were able to talk about music that we liked. And it also kind of goes in with the free listening days too. I liked those. I felt like my least favorite unit was writing music because it was hard because, like I've said before, insecurities. So I felt like either
I'm not doing this right,
or
this doesn't sound good,
or
this loop doesn't go together with this loop.
Mr. Gollin's gonna think this is terrible! So yeah, I think the hardest unit for me was writing music. Some things that I learned from this class that were interesting were learning how to Smurfy, because when I'm listening to music on my own, now I can identify things like the sound, melody, rhythm, form, and expression. It took me a minute to remember them, but I remembered them. I also think it was important to learn that music is a universal language and be able to know that music can express emotions and express things without needing to understand what the words are saying or even need words. Even though I said my least favorite unit was writing music, I did enjoy using the loops in Soundtrap, and I might just go back if I'm bored and play around with it. Who knows? Maybe I'll make something good one day. A takeaway that I'd be able to apply to other parts of my life, I think, is just the concept of a universal language, because even outside of music, there are other things that could be considered a universal language. And I didn't even think about those types of things before I took this class and learning about how music was a universal language. I think just kind of understanding that you can express feelings and emotions and messages without needing actual words is very important. Okay, so my playlist. So, a song for the first day of school. I chose Mother Tongue by Bring Me the Horizon, but the Spotify Sessions version. And you're probably thinking, Tiffany, what does that have anything to do with the first day of school? Going into the new school year and having to completely start with a new way of learning, because even though we kind of did virtual learning at the end of the year, it was just kind of like a quick thing. It's different this year from the end of last year, and it was stress inducing. So this song was my comfort song for at least the month of September, and it helped me get through those like initial first stressors. A song for eating fast food alone in your car at night. I don't know why I chose Monsters by All Time Low, to be completely honest, but I hear it on the radio. I wanted to pick a song that I liked that I hear on the radio, because I just imagine just sitting in a car, listening to the radio. Now I don't listen to the radio, I just connect my phone to my dad's truck, but I just imagine just like not wanting to do that, just sitting and listening to the radio in a car alone, and it just gives me those vibes. I have a playlist of songs for coming alive on the dance floor, except I call it songs that make me want to dance like a basic girl in a music video. So I chose If I Lose Myself by One Republic, because that and the music video, they just give me those vibes of coming alive on the dance floor and just jumping and just being able to lose yourself. Hey, so I made a mistake and I wanted to play a different song for the class, but I couldn't find a clean version of it on YouTube, so I'm playing this song instead. If this is how the presentation works, I don't know how Mr. Gollin wants to do this, but you pause the video, go listen to the song, and then come back to the video. I chose Bad Blood by Taylor Swift for making an entrance because it just seems so like powerful and like just a very powerful way to make an entrance. Mr. Gollin, if you listen to the rest of these songs on your own, besides the songs that we play for the class, I beg you, please just take my word for it and skip Daywalker. It's a good song, but it has a lot of explicit language in it. The song gives me like post-apocalyptic kind of vibes where everything's just chaos and angry, and yeah, that's this kind of sounds and vibes I would get from climbing out of my own grave. I chose Brand New by Ben Rector for getting good news. Is that what it was? A song for when you get good news. Because it just gives me those vibes of like a montage in a movie. It's like the beginning of the movie where everything's going great before the conflict happens. It's a great day, everything's going amazing. It just gives me those vibes, and it's just like happy lyrics, happy sounding, and it's a happy song. I wanted to play this song for the class, so pause this video and then go play the song and then come back to this video. So I was a little confused on this one, a song for figuring out how to use new superpowers montage. So I chose a song that was from a figuring out how to use new superpowers montage, Immortals by Fall Out Boy. It was in Big Hero 6. That's what this prompt made me think of. I feel like Dream by One Republic is great for the shower because it's very like, it gives off teen angst vibes, and it's like, I'm mad at my parents. Obviously, like, in my perspective, not in flippin' Ryan Tedder's perspective. Like, that's how I interpret the song, so it's like, I highly doubt my parents think that I could make a career out of YouTube. So I use that energy and channel myself, because I actually sing in the shower. I have my Alexa, and I connect my phone to that, and I sing in the shower every day. And so this song, I try to listen to in the shower every day. It's just so fun to sing. So I wanted to play Dream by One Republic for the class, so pause this video, go play the song, and then come back. Taylor Swift in general just makes me feel like a boss, but I Did Something Bad just makes me feel so powerful. I also have a playlist of songs that make me feel like a boss, and that was on one of them. So the last song, a song I could never get tired of, is Tidal Waves by All Time Low featuring Mark Hoppus from Blink-182. This song is a very disliked song in the All Time Low fandom, and I chose it because I love it so much. It's like, would that be like one of Dark Horse's? Like that phrase, like Dark Horse? Or am I thinking the wrong thing? Like Underdog? I don't know. It's just a good song that I like, and I love to sing it, and I love the bridge. It's definitely one of my top 3 all-time low bridges. The bridge in the song, it's just so fun. It's so fun to sing. For my music map playlist, I chose techno, and then the subgenre, I chose tech house. I've kind of dabbled a little bit into electronic music, but it was kind of just like pop music, like pop DJ, like the Chainsmokers, like David Guetta, like those kind of, you know. So I wanted to just kind of like explore a little bit more electronic music, and I found this playlist called Tech House Slappers, and I just kind of shuffled the playlist and picked some songs that just kind of jumped out at me, just kind of stood out. I'm not really sure what I would want to study in the last 10 weeks of class. I wish we could have done more with Logic, the program, but obviously that wouldn't make sense because 99% of the online students probably don't have that program. I use that program to make covers, so it would be cool to learn more about it. I might learn more about it on my own time. But I don't know I want to do at least one more free listening day so I have an excuse to record another cover, but I really don't know what I would want to learn. I just finished filming and I thought of something. I think it'd be interesting to learn about the psychology of music and like how listening to different styles or different types of music could impact people like mentally. I think that would be very interesting to learn about. So yeah, that is my music reflection project. I hope you enjoyed.